The Germs, American punk rock from Los Angeles, beginning in 1976. Darby Crash, Pat Smear, Lorna Doom, and Don Bowles. Extra point for colorful, clever stage names consisted with the times. They were in the punk segment of the decline of Western civilization. The punk segment was way better than the heavy metal segment, as you already know, which was mostly about hair bands. Megadeth was really the only shining moment in that portion of that presentation. But the punk part, the segment with the punk, was informative and accurate. The reason I say accurate, because I was in on the New York scene and I remember much of what I saw, so I can attest to some degree. I didn't know much about the LA scene then, but I had heard of the Germs, so they must have had an impact with their one album, which is produced by Joan Jett. I think you already know that too. Darby Crash, the Germs singer, took his own life in 1980. In 2005, Shane West played Darby in the biodrama What We Do Is Secret. He performed the part so well that the surviving Germs adopted him and reformed the band. There were no more releases, but they toured on Past Glory for 2 years. The Germs began in LA in high school in a petri dish as Sophistifuck and the Revlon Smam-Creams. I'm going to try that one again, people. Sophistifuck and the Revlon Smam-Queens. But that wouldn't fit on a t-shirt. No, I'm pretty sure it would if they, got the right font. But this band never played outside of their practice space. Lorna Doom came in on bass and Dottie Danger came in on drums. Belinda Carlisle, later of the Go-Go's. She never actually played drums for the band, as she came down with mononucleosis, the kissing disease, which took her out for a long while. The drum throne was a revolving chair for a while. There were no songs. They made noise before noise bands became a thing. Smear was the only musician, and the others tried to look the part. That, the part is that I don't give a fuck half sneer that Sid Vicious had made popular. Friends of the band members made an audience, and they were incited to riot for publicity, and it worked. The notoriety grew. A single was made from a garage tape as rough on the ear as physically possible. But now they had a single with an A and a B side, like a product to have at their shows. Hey, the Germs were legit. No one saw the Germs coming. They start out pretty small. They're actually microscopic. You can't really see them. Before you could say antibiotic, they were revered as punk pioneers, and they were suddenly influential, showing the way to countless copycat bands in and around Los Angeles. This spread to name bands who recognized the Germs' primal energy as well as their effect on audiences. Crash was using hard drugs in spite of himself. He grew musicianly and theatrically, and that's how punk is meant to work. And black and cyan is beautiful. God, I love the cover of their sleeve. That sleeve art with that big cyan circle, and that's all. How cool was that? So, life after the Germs was hindsight, appreciation for Pat Smear's guitar work and his lyrics, which were seen as avant-garde. The outfit was the cut put, I don't know what I'm talking about here, people. The two singles, a 2-minute demo session and 1 LP, GI. The lineup was now Smear, Bowles, and Crash. It is considered the first hardcore punk album produced by Joan Jett. How many times do I have to say it, Joan? Who was at the time in between the Runaways and the Blackhearts. Here are the songs, and as I said, Joan Jett. 1. What We Do Is Secret, 45 seconds. That's too long. Dan Electro guitars. Man, this is what Dan Electro guitars were made for. 2. Communist Eyes. Did Someone Knock Your Teeth Out? Feedback ending shows intelligent use of effects. 3. Land of Treason. Gloriously apolitical. 4. Richie Dagger's Crime. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now that is my favorite. I love that whoa, whoa, whoa thing they do. That's awesome. 5. Strange Notes. Got a great bass line. Can I say that? No? Well, fuck me, oi. 6. American Leather. Yeah. I'm thinking that Joan Jett had something to do with American Leather. Because I think she might have got that from Cherry. The whole thing about wearing a pair of leather pants as tight as you can with no skivvies on under there. It's kind of a nice thought, isn't it? I don't want to think about the Germs doing that. Well, I can't say that because that would be sexist. 7. Lexicon Devil. Gimme this, gimme that. 8. Minimal. Real snarly. 9. Our Way. Not my way. You could have been a contestant. What? You could have been a contender. Well, I don't know how Marlon Brando got in on this. 10. We Must Bleed. This is punk music. 11. Media Blitz. Paparazzi, am I right? More effects. Who cares? You guys are running out of ideas. 12. The other newest one. You're not the first. You're not the last. Another day. Another crash. 13. Let's Pretend. A signature sound? Am I right? 14. Dragon Lady. Is this about Yoko Ono? Oh no, I did it again. That's racist. No. It's a duet. Drum fills too. 4 for the price of 1. 15, The Slave. Socioeconomic comment. And 16, Shut Down. Annihilation, man. 9 minutes and 34 seconds. What the? Well, it's good. It's really good. It's a 12-bar blues. Wow. What the fuck? 12-bar blues by the Germs. Okay. Next comes the Noodles. 17, My Tunnel. Hit the exit running. Too Young to Die, though. At the end, Crash fired Bowles for reasons. Rob Henley replaced Bowles, but the Germs were spent. Smear and Crash tried to continue as the Derby Crash Band. One sold-out show was considered a disaster, and Smear attempted to reform the Germs, but Crash said he was only doing anything to buy heroin at that point and kill himself with it. He even tried to do that, and he told his last audience what he was going to do, and either they didn't believe him or they didn't care. I guess that's pretty punk too. You know how I feel about that stuff. Fuck heroin. Thank you for being with me on my show, The Show with No Name. I'll be back with another group that we can talk about just as soon as I can think of one. See you then.